And joining us now is Ottawa's Mayor Jim Watson. And Mayor Watson, why declare the state of emergency now?
Well, it gives more tools to our police officers as well as to our city staff to move more nimbly and more quickly. A good example is during the pandemic, we declared a state of emergency, so we didn't have to go through a long, drawn-out procurement process to get PPE, masks, and gowns and the like. So this just speeds up the ability to go and get equipment and supplies that we need to deal with the crisis that we're facing in downtown Ottawa.
And does it reflect an assessment that anything has become more dire or more concerning on the streets now?
Well, we're seeing some positive movements. For instance, the police have cracked down on diesel fuel going into the red zone, the so-called red zone right in front of Parliament Hill. 3 arrests were made earlier tonight, which is good news to send the message that we're not going to allow these dangerous substances going into the red zone so close to residential communities and Parliament Hill.
It's a party. It is like a total party. Yeah, Canada! Let's go! See? Parliament building is just right over there. This is Wellington that runs this way, and Rideau goes that way. We've got Elgin that goes this way. This is a party unlike any I have ever seen on the corner of this street.
You're taking freedom away from people who live here. I voiced my opinion to the truckers on the street. They're stuck in the snow. I said, how does it feel to be stuck in a city right now? A lot of the citizens of Ottawa and Centertown feel that they can't even leave their home safely. I feel lucky enough that I can leave and go get coffee and go to the drugstore right now. But a lot of people in our city don't feel that privilege, honestly. And they're telling me that it's freedom for my mask. And I said, I'm happy to wear my mask. And they think that human rights are being taken away. I said, this isn't a human right. You have the right to choose. You have the right to not go to these places that require a mask. They just don't understand like the impact that this is having on people here, I guess.
You're visibly shaking. Your body is shaking. You are crying. Well, why is that?
Well, it's been a week of constant honking, constant hate in social media, walking just down the street. It's hate. People are being harassed for wearing masks. It's upsetting. It's emotionally draining right now, being here and not agreeing with them.
Hi everyone, I'm here in the truck with Sancha, and it is February 5th, 2022. Sancha, what brought you to Ontario?
Okay, I first of all want to say that I'm originally from England. People are going to pick up on my accent, and I moved to Canada 18 years ago for space and freedom. Never did I think 18 years later, I would be coming down here from Saskatchewan on the Freedom Convoy, fighting for our freedom. Never in a million years. Canada was beautiful, the people beautiful, and we're very united when I first moved here. Last 2 years, I've seen that divide, so I felt absolutely compelled to leave my job. I am a truck driving instructor in North Battleford, Saskatchewan, to help reunite everyone, my future truck drivers as well. This will affect them. So I'm here for our charter rights. It's nothing about vaccines. It's about our freedom of choice and our rights that have been slowly being taken away. So that's my reason why I drove the 3,000 kilometers here to Ottawa, and I've been here 1 week already.
And how's it going for you here? Are you getting fed? Are you getting
so looked after, and the generosity of the locals and the people, they just want to help, and they're just pouring out their hearts and their love and generosity and hospitality. They're thankful. They're very thankful that that one step has now evolved all around them internationally now. And even though I'm physically in the driver's seat, we're all part of this convoy. We're all part of it.
Agreed. Do you have friends back in England that are watching you?
Yes, I do. However, there hasn't been anything on the media in England. They're just catching it all on my Facebook Lives. They were unaware what was going on, which is a little sad. But now that they know there is something, you can pick it up on the internet and see what's going on. The real what's going on, not what the media is trying to cover up.
Have you made any new friends?
Lots. Lovely connections from the west to the east, and the people here.
Where a lot of the protesters were bringing fuel into town. That's where they brought the fuel initially, and then they would distribute it to downtown. So police say 2 people at that baseball parking lot were arrested and charged with mischief. Also, multiple vehicles seized and fuel seized. There are also 5 other arrests today in relation to incidents that happened downtown. And Ian, overall, they say 60 criminal investigations on everything from hate crimes to property damage to vandalism and threats have been underway, or that are underway right now. Well, it's unknown right now, and a lot of residents in downtown Ottawa say that this state of emergency declaration, it comes too little, too late, and some are taking it into their own hands now. Ottawa residents claiming up to $10 million in damages against organizers of the convoy, citing significant mental health effects and dangerous sound levels. The carnival-like atmosphere, bouncy castles, saunas, and more, on top of safety concerns for emergency vehicles and growing claims of harassment towards citizens.
So here the officers have come in and are starting to steal the fuel that the volunteers locally have been bringing in. It was their first attempt. Now our move.
Stand down. Do not say anything rude. Videotape everything. Do not give in to any of their fear tactics. Tell as many people as you can this information right now. Share the shit out of this. Get the word out there, okay? They're charging people for hauling fuel in for the truckers right now. Bring more. If you're hearing this message and you're around, bring jerry cans. Bring them in. If everybody brings jerry cans in, they'll only can ticket so many. And the people who get these tickets, they will not stand up in court. There are lawyers fighting this whole thing right now. Don't worry about it. Take the fine if you have to. And just smile and say thank you. Document, record the whole thing. And keep bringing the fuel in, guys. Like Pat King said, if you do get a fine, you're going to have a piece of historical paper from this revolution. You're going to have a piece of paper documenting your part in this.
So, in fact, yes, they are taking fuel right away from people as they attempt to fuel their vehicles. And people are surrounding the police, even though the police are actually being extremely calm and cool about kind of everything, except for they're taking fuel, I guess.